Hello again, friends. How are you doing? This is Ken Sisson with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I'm joining you today to deliver the Valley Village neighborhood real estate market update and interpretation for you. It's been interesting, actually. I started some of the research for this late last week, and then I got sidetracked. So we got to it today. So it's really interesting to look at, actually. So welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe. It helps out a lot as far as getting discovered. And that's important in my line of work for people to be aware of me and the services that I provide and the 26 plus years that I have been working in this industry, delivering top-notch results for people just like you. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So Valley Village, has currently 35 active listings on the market. Late last week, like I said, I jumped on and really noticed that there were only 5 properties that were in escrow. That has become very quickly here 12 properties in escrow. So, similarly, there were 35 properties on the market. I think maybe 34 actually. When I did the numbers originally, and for there to be only 5 properties in escrow at that time, that was a ridiculously low number. But it may have just been a blip on the radar because we do have 12 properties in escrow as of today. So it's what I thought might have been happening late last week is not actually what's happening. But we do have the 12 in escrow and 27 that have sold in the past 30 days, not 30 days. That would be crazy. We have 27 that have sold in the past 3 months. So last week's signal was a little bit misleading. Right now, we are seeing 12 properties in escrow. As far as the median prices, we have 1.7 million right on the nose for the 35 active listings. So that's the median list price for the actives. For the sold properties, we are looking at $1,580,000 for what's sold in the past 3 months since January 27th of this year. And for the homes that are in escrow right now, the median is 1.7 million. So that is in line with the active listings. We also, went through the first couple of months of the year. The end of last year and the first couple of months of this year were extremely slow locally in the market. So, I see 27 closed in the past 3 months. We're running at about 4 months of inventory for Valley Village right now, which is very, very balanced. But 12 in escrow, that would indicate that we're going towards being back in a seller's market. So I'm going to pull up the screen here, and we'll go ahead and take a closer look at what's happening. Okay, there we go. So here's the data as far as the active listings. We're looking at 35 currently on the market. We have 9 under contract and 3 pending sale, which is in line. These are the most recent to go under contract and open escrow. These 9 properties here, 3 pending sale. So we have the 3 that are in escrow with contingencies removed at this point. And then over the past 3 months, since January 27th of this year, we have 27 sold properties. So let's uncheck some of this stuff and we can go in and take a look at the days on market and everything. Oh, let's see, is there anything coming soon? We may have a coming soon. We do have one coming soon listing. Any MLS exclusives? No, nothing for MLS exclusive right now. So let's leave that coming soon in there, and we will go ahead and take a look at the listings. Okay, so it's important to note the strongest segment of the Valley Village market right now is going to be the 1 million to the 1.6 million price range. Extremely strong demand. A little more selective is going to be 1.6 to 2.5. And then what is slower and less competitive. You're not going to have as many buyers competing against you in the price range above 2.5 million. So what we have here, we have the Radford. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look at, I've already sorted by days on market. So the Radford Avenue is the coming soon, obviously 0 days on market. 4911 Ben Avenue has been on the market for 3 days. It's on Broker Caravan tomorrow, as is 11656 Market Street, has been on the market for 4 days and is on Broker Caravan tomorrow. We do have here in the San Fernando Valley, here in the east part of the San Fernando Valley, we typically have 2 broker caravans per week because we kind of tag along with the West Side's broker caravans on Tuesday. So those are typically on Tuesday between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. But in the San Fernando Valley, technically the broker caravan is Friday. So Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we do here in this part of the San Fernando Valley, covering Studio City, Sherman Oaks, Valley Village, Toluca Lake, Van Nuys, Lake Balboa, and everywhere in between. We do wind up having 2 days of broker caravan for our area here. Because of just the nature of where we're located. So as far as your entry level Valley Village, we're basically around a million to 1.6, and that's where things are going to be most competitive. So let's take a look at these two, the coming soon. So we have 5651 Radford. So this is expected to come onto the market fully live on May 6th. And the list price at $1,095,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That's a large 3-bedroom, 2-bath for 1,935 square feet. Let's see here. Multi-generational living home. Comes with modern upgrades and a bonus ADU. So 3-bedroom, 2-bath in the main home and 1-bedroom, 1-bath in the ADU. So it is a small ADU for 361 square feet. So total of 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. See that 1,935 square feet right there. Like I said, that would be huge for 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So I'm not surprised that that includes the ADU. Let's see here. Easy to show, so if you want to see it, give me a call. We can get in there pretty much any time. And let's take a look at the pictures. If there are pictures up. Yeah, there are. Sometimes with the coming soons, we will only see one exterior shot. But here we do have 28 photos. So clean, nicely done. Might be a flip. They didn't stage it. It's a great price, though, $1,095,000 for Radford Avenue in Valley Village. Let's see if this is truly Valley Village. So yes and no, right? So this is an area that's known as Valley Village. You're right up by the freeway here. I know exactly where this house is. Actually, I've sat open houses in the past up here and had listings. So right off of Burbank Boulevard here. So this is going to be Laurel Canyon. And then you have Agnes right here. And then as you go up Agnes and make the right turn on Collins, you have this little street right here. It's kind of a cul-de-sac, kind of not. But it is a decent location as far as other than being right by the freeway. This is, as you go north of Burbank Boulevard, it's arguably Valley Glen and not Valley Village itself, but this whole area in here does typically get tagged into your Valley Village. Historically, Valley Village is going to be south of Burbank Boulevard here. But nonetheless, this looks like a great clean house, a lot of space. Definitely looking forward to seeing it. Let's go just to the next one in line here because that's going to be, I think, Ben. All right, 4911 Ben Avenue. It's been on the market for, what did we say, 4 days? 3 days. Yeah, the other one was 4 days. So Ben, this is a great street. It's a really great street. No wonder it's 2,495,000 as far as the list price. 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 2,985 square feet, all according to the MLS. It is a quiet residential street, that's for sure. Really, really great street, really great location. And let's take a look at these pictures here. It's a big house. Oh, wow, it has like a circular driveway in front. That's really, really cool. Also, let me go back here. Valley Village as a neighborhood typically lacks sidewalks. Although it's great and walkable, you do wind up walking on the side of the street here on most of the side streets. But it is a really, really cool neighborhood, and typically it does lack sidewalks. So, super clean and nice, nicely done. Love the fixtures too. The whole layout here reminds me of a friend's house, a friend of mine that I represented them in the when they purchased their home in Studio City. Sleek kitchen, nice modern, open floor plan too, right? Yes and no, no, but it's a big kitchen. That's what fooled me. I'm like, man, there's a lot of space in the kitchen. Nice center island. And those French doors in the bedroom here that open up to. I don't want to go through all the pictures. Yeah, look at this. This is amazing. Talk about an oasis, right? Um, Outdoor fireplace and everything. Super cool. I mean, I see why the list price is basically 2.5 million. Be interesting to see how quickly this one sells. All right, so next on the agenda, and that is on Broker Caravan tomorrow, so I can go see that one in person. Next on the agenda is 11656 Margate Street. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,405 square feet. That is more in line with what we'll usually see a 3 bedroom, 2 bath at. 1,340,000. It's just south of Chandler Boulevard. And it is also located in the Colfax Charter Elementary School district. Been on the market for 4 days. This is coming soon. Was a coming soon when I looked late last week. And this is listed by one of my colleagues in my office, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And so 4 days on the market, 3 bedroom, 2 bath in a great school district. We've got a virtual, we do the virtual tour. Let's stick with the photos. Go through the photos here. This actually, so the owner that's selling this has only owned this home for a couple of years, a few years. I think maybe 3. And they got a steal. They purchased this home for way under market value and I don't know what the situation was at that time. But I did tell somebody about the scenario, I think on Friday. Great photos. Look at the ceiling. Look at the wood beam ceiling in the living area there. I don't know. I like that green. Jump in the comments and let me know what you think of that green color. You've got the green of the cabinetry here, the contrast with the white countertops and the sink, and then the house itself as far as the color green. I like this. I think that's a great color scheme. Definitely a great, kind of, it's a Valley Village house that you see again and again and again. And really, what makes all the difference is the updates, the finishes, and things like that. This is kind of like farmhouse-ish feel, but not your modern farmhouse, not the thing that the builders are doing these days, with the brand new modern farmhouse. This is like old time. This is got some of those great finishes as far as your old time farmhouse feel. Love the color scheme, and I definitely look forward to seeing this house tomorrow on Broker Caravan. So, so yeah, Valley Village is showing us, it's a healthy market. It is very, very balanced right now, leaning towards being a seller's market with the 12 properties now in escrow, whereas that was 5 last week. So we've had a little bit of a jolt of energy here in the local Valley Village market. One of those listings actually that is pending sale and in escrow is a heavy, heavy fixer. So it just goes to show that Valley Village is no exception to what we've seen with most of the neighborhoods here in the East Valley that we've gone through and analyzed, and that it's very, very segmented. So if you throw a property on the market for a great price, like a really low list price, needs a lot of work, you're going to have investors lined up seemingly from here to New York City. I mean, single file, of course. But it just goes to show that the segments of the market, that's very, very different than the house that we were looking at that's at 2.5 million, that's done to the nines, right? So segments of the market as far as your fixers that will come up, your priced homes from from 1 million to 1.6, your 1.6 to 2.5, and then over 2.5. So those segments of the market are all performing very, very differently. So it's really, really important to go through this process and the analytics, which I can do way more than what we're doing here together in this video. But it's really important to go through those analytics to know exactly what's going on at the very moment that you're looking to make a decision on what to do for yourself. So again, love being with you. Give a call, reach out anytime if you'd like some more information on any of our local markets. I'm here to help, and please like and subscribe, and I look forward to meeting with you again soon. Take care.